Alright, hey everybody, it's AntagonistKim, and we're in Disco Elysium. So, we confronted Ruby. She was called Ruby the Instigator, but in the end, after kind of talking to her through her white noise machine, we were able to destroy it, but I feel... I'm not convinced that she's the person that shot Lely, alright? And I think Kim kind of sees it too. We made mention a few episodes back when we were looking in that back room that the shoe prints in the secret room behind Claudia's area with the peephole weren't the size of her shoes, and it's sounding more and more as she feel that at least our inner people, like our inner mind, right, was sensing that Ruby felt really betrayed that Claudia was saying all these things about her. I feel like she would perhaps be more defensive or otherwise if or play along with Claudia if she loved her enough, like what Claudia is saying, right? Because Claudia's thought was, well, she loved me so much, that's why she did it, and I didn't have feelings for her back, so that's why she shot Lely, and like it was like a jealousy thing. But bringing all this up to Ruby, she was kind of incredulous, and it didn't seem like she was necessarily angry, just really sad that that's what it went to. We ended up letting her go because, one, we didn't want her to, unalive herself, and two, I didn't feel convinced enough to say it was her. So we're back to the drawing board again. I'm hoping after this interaction and looking through her tent and work area that we might be able to find more information leading us to the actual killer, as well as finishing this. I want to be able to get to that little island in the middle. So I want to look at that last shooting area, which I'm thinking is our way to go. So yeah, I can't imagine Kim has anything new to say. Kim, you got anything new to say?
Yes?
No. Okay. We're gonna look around and see if there's anything else we can get from this. Interesting. We have this. Dark water trails off in the distance. There's no way out. Ooh, hey, 3 health packs. We used 3 of them. Alright, anything else? What is this? Cooking utensils. She prepared herself porridge with bananas. $8? Cha-ching, baby. This is her tent. Do we have anything back here that we can mess with? No, it's just the tent. Alright, let's look inside.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. It was pitched by practiced hands. She's used to camping out.
Look inside.
The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene lamp. It reeks of cigarettes.
Shine your flashlight on the books.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
The lieutenant peeks over your shoulder. Shift through the magazines.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine. It's a leather notebook.
A notebook. Let's take it.
You pocket the worn brown leather journal. A trusted friend left behind.
We should read this immediately, like right now.
I guess we're reading it like right now. Yeah, let's go for it.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
Examine the cover.
It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. Schneller is a stationery brand from Gottwald, beloved among architects and engineers.
Okay.
She's got good taste and must have taken whatever she recorded here seriously.
Unwind the strap.
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Study the handwriting.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently. Perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins.
Flip through the pages.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
What kinds of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
For her drug trade thing, probably.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Alright, what are these diagrams of?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
Anything personal?
Short wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. Staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
So I know it sounds crazy, but she feels like she's probably like a drug mule or something, moving this stuff back and forth. It sounds like she doesn't want to do any of it, which makes a lot of sense. What did she write the day that Lely died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. She is referring to betraying her previous employer. Does this suggest she did it in self-defense?
Anything about the La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M, though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th.
Okay, read the entry from March 9th first.
Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? The call? Did M call her personally? Why? Were you supposed to find her, even apart from the investigation then? On M's request? No, you wouldn't do something like this. This must be a mistake.
Am I sure this is a mistake? Look at me. This is a coincidence. I would never kill people for a mob boss.
The thought steadies your nerves. The journal stops shaking in your hand.
Or would I? Oh, God, Harry, what have you gotten me into? Read the entry from March 12th.
Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me, did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly.
What's the most recent entry?
The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been framed.
Right, yeah, the lieutenant taps the page. That's what I was yeah, okay.
That would be a first, or a fourth. But who's counting, he thinks. Very rarely does anyone actually get framed.
If she didn't do it, then maybe it's good that we didn't catch her. Kim, am I really a La Puta Madre agent? Yeah, if she didn't do it, then it's a good thing we let her go.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her.
He frowns.
Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than Weda's. Especially if she has problems with the Madre.
Kim, am I really an agent for the Madre?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
Who is the La Puta Madre?
The head of a major Jamrock gang, specializing in drug production and trafficking. A very bad person.
He's not 100% sure you're not indebted to this very, very bad person.
Then who do you think killed the Merc then?
Classy was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or
But no one heard the shot.
maybe she had an accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on her. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling and rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Right, including our other members of our group. Oh yeah, we got 2 points again. Our list grows. I want to get to the spot. I want to confirm this is not a thing. Ruby said you were a notoriously corrupt cop, La Puta Madre's peon. That's why she was scared of you. When you get a chance, call your station to find out more if you dare. Jeez. Return to the whirling after the whole instigator debacle. Someone there has to answer to. Someone there has something to answer to. Anything else in
Plain
here?
red tent. It was pitched by practiced.
Okay. Anything else? Let's hold tab down. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Let's go. Because we investigate all this, right? Yes. We'll double check the other room on our way out. Just in case we don't miss something. Did we do this?
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spiderweb in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Is this Krasmezov? What a troublemaker he was? Brush the dust off the portrait?
Yes. Looks like some latter-day radicals were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
How long?
Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing.
He looks around.
I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
What's with all these secret weapons caches and secret bunkers?
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
Good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
Maybe I should move in here. Seems cozy. Could it be connected to the Mazov bust we found in the students' room?
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
True. Maybe I should live here. It seems cozy.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
Could someone have stopped through here recently?
You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
He looks at the dust. Brush the dust off the portrait.
Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand, grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
We were still kind of thinking this could be the shooting area too. Or at least we did. Alright, let's double check our other stuff here. Anything in here that we can do?
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
computer components?
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system.
Interesting. Do we want to know that? Would that give us, I mean, it'd give us experience. How'd they do that and why?
The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know. The why is easy, because they hadn't come up with modern silicon-based systems yet. For vitreous cast filament memories, though, these seem incredibly advanced.
Hey, Kim, look, old cybernetics.
So it is. I think it is used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
The lieutenant tilts his head, watching the light glimmer on the glass. So this is all the remains of failed R&D?
The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
Could this be a part of the failed playback experiment?
These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find a device here. You will be disappointed.
All you will find here is pain.
Okay, nothing else is coming up on the tab. Let's go back into this little front room again. We picked up on some other stuff in here. Hello. Oh. Right. I forgot we can go kind of everywhere. Let's just take the shortcut out, I think, is best bet. Alright, so what's our next mode of operation here? I really want to see if we can get this boat. I want to see if Lillian has another option to do that or not. Oh, actually, does the old guy and the kid have anything new to say now that we went up there? Oh, they're gone. That is interesting. Let's walk back this way. Will it give us a chance to open that old bunker? I'm kind of curious. Hold on. We maybe should have waited on the bunker. I mean, we don't know more about it, but...
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used for what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
It may have been used to service an aerostatic battleship in the atmosphere, or a fortification, like a sea fort in the bay.
I want to see if it gives me the option to reopen this again. Could this structure have been used to make the shot?
From here to the whirling? I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Okay. Alright, I don't think we can fast travel over to... No, we can't. We cannot, which is fine. It's okay. We'll walk over there. Oh, I guess we don't need the flashlight anymore. Put that away. For now. I guess we could have went in there guns blazing, but again, I wasn't entirely convinced that she was the person, so... Took it easy. No, this way. I need to go this way. I wonder if the kids have anything new to say. Maybe we need to ask more questions and then it'll let us go across? You got anything new to say, kid?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks.
What about washerwoman? Since we talked to Ruby, we gotta at least let her know that she's okay.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
No. Okay. No chance. Lillian, please, we need to borrow your boat.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Let me just see.
Oh? Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Very well then, game. Let's keep going. Are the drunkards back here again? We feel like we haven't talked to them in a while. Oh, hey, they are here, so maybe it was too early for them?
Uncle.
There's no way.
What about you, Doom Spiral?
Tequila sunset.
Let me save real quick, guys. The game's glitching here. Hold on. I think I can hear the game music glitching, so sorry about that. Do a quick fix. I want to see if anything else caught our attention or not. Since we got a thing into pain threshold. No. Oh boy, this can get spicy. We might have to arrest Claudia. He doesn't figure her shit out. Lied to 3 different times. Actually, is this anything? Alright, maybe not. I don't know, guys. At least we got a lot of stuff done last episode, but not sure how great it was that we, let Ruby go.
Stop. Now. It is time.
For what?
Crisis. Death. You can feel it in your blue soul.
What am I supposed to do?
Be prepared. Make sure you have your pepper box in your hand. Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villiers 9mm pistol in your pockets.
I'm not sure I feel ready for what lies ahead.
Then you'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
Jeez, dude. Okay, let's put our plastic bag away. I don't think... Jeez, dude. Hand-eye coordination +1. Do we have anything else we can put on that's hand-eye coordination? Probably not. This is gonna be a damn mess. What does this give us? I feel like we should probably wear our armor. Oh, God. Reaction speed. Who knows? What's this? Authority? Do we have anything else that could give us... Because the hand-eye coordination and the reaction speed are probably our best bet. Do we have a hat? Or anything? I mean, this gives us reaction speed. Hold on. Pain threshold? What is this considered? Is this considered a hat? Inland Empire or Volition? Where's our Inland Empire right now? It's not even on the list. It's not minusing anything, though. At least we'll keep our authority, I guess. I don't know. Empathy, logic. What are these? Visual calculus. That's probably a good thing. What is this giving us? A -2 drama? That's not anything too bad. Yeah, these other glasses aren't worth it. Shit. Okay. Oh, but I don't even have any... We've got 2 fucking bullets. 2 bullets. Can we go in here? I don't think he sells bullets. I think we're screwed. Actually, let's wait. Let's save. As soon as I cross over here, it might cause me to go into this fight here. Oh, it's locked. Okay. Well, this is it. Do we think our outfit's good? We have health. Kim, dear God. Jeez, okay. Let's do this shit.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Oh my God. Oh, the Hardy Boys, are they gonna die? Oh, this was the last guy right here. Look what he looks like. What the hell? There's no way we're gonna win this.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right?
Titus remains calm.
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
Oh, God.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
Kim, what's going on here?
Shh.
Lieutenant raised his left hand.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
Her tone is frighteningly emotionless. Oh.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
She sounds very sure of herself. I don't know.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
Oh, Gart, he's up here on the right. Go inside, dude.
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Peaceful.
Sounds like the armored figure is weeping.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
We're out of time. This is... what do we do? The big one is the mercenary at the gates, the scab leader. We're out of time.
The mercenary tribunal.
What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
He doesn't want to, but he must.
That big one's the mercenary at the gates.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
He nods.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
There's no way we're gonna freaking survive this, but they're saying we need to intervene? Jesus, there's no way. 2 bullets? Like, were we supposed to be able to find more bullets somewhere? I'm sure we should have. We were supposed to get that military cache open to get better weapons than this shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, I mean, we said we'd let them handle it, didn't we? We saved just before this, but I really don't want to save scum this part. Oh, God. Damn, guys. The right thing to do would probably try to stop them, but... I'm wearing jogger shorts, for God's sakes. Okay, let's try it. Sure. Oh, God. Stop. This is the police.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lips, waving his guns at the crowd. Losing his balance for a moment, he staggers backward.
Pig fuck!
Is the only word you can make out. I can see you're drunk. One wrong move and I'm taking you out. Easy now. No one needs to die today.
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle.
Jeez.
The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Feels like it's saying, do it. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he shoots you. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin.
Do we really want to get this guy even more pissed off? Hand-eye coordination, rhetoric, or suggestion? Hand-eye coordination might be where we have to put our points at.
I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here.
Oh yeah, we have a chance for all these. Yeah, that's not a thing. Who is that? Point to the man. I didn't know you had a third guy. Will they let me do this?
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer. Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
What was that, Rude? The killer. The killer?
The gunner. The raddest. The killer.
He points to the figure clad entirely in ceramic plate.
What do you think he does?
There, on the rim of Owen Cloven's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21.
Tends to the stables. Count the figures.
About 50 little stick figures, all of them black, plus 2 little white ones in the end. These men served in Seminine, the native islanders. The 2 little white figures in the end are from when they moved to Revachol. They're recent.
Damn. Oh, jeez. Kills them almost exclusively. Tends to the stables. You think you're tough, huh? This killing is meaningless. Killing is meaningless, man.
Huh?
He stares at you with his watery eyes.
What are we waiting for? Let's blow that pig fucking mouth off his face.
Oh.
Lance Corporal! Just fucking shut up and wait for your order.
Oh, God.
He is not used to commanding or leading. He feels uncomfortable. He'd rather shoot to kill.
The Wild Pines rep does not approve of this. Listen, they didn't do it. I mean, our suggestion is the highest one. Oh no, rhetoric. Think of an argument. The Wild Pines rep does not approve of this. I don't know if these are the options. I feel like we need to just get straight to the thing. I'm worried that if I keep talking about this, I'm going to lose my chances to take these. Let's try to talk them down emotionally. That doesn't sound good. Think of an argument.
All right, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Crenel would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Colonel does not give you the right to conduct a tribunal. You're called down while once. What happened? Alright, here it is. This illegal tribunal. Colonel wouldn't sanction this. Yeah, let's get down to it. Your company wouldn't sanction this tribunal.
Pops! You have no idea about the rights Crenel extends to us.
I don't care. It's not okay to kill civilians and local law enforcement officers.
If I fuck, and kill you, hang you to that streetlight by your shit pipes, then that's called a necessary display of force. No one's going to give a shit about dead loincloths. That's reality.
Jeez.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something. Easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
Well, listen, they didn't do it. We don't know who did it, though. Let's talk about the hangman. Come on.
Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
Who are you, Cordy?
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
He points to the whirling in rags.
As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click, softly. Click, click, click. The realization comes to you, like a picture puzzle coming together. His name is Raoul Cortiner. The dead man's name is Elise Cortiner. He's brothers with the deceased.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead.
Oh, listen, your Lely, everyone knows, says good things about him. He was a talker. He had blue eyes, didn't he, your Colonel? I know that name. I don't know if that's gonna make him mad, though.
He sways from left to right, inspecting you.
Raoul and Ellis Courtinaire. Look him in the eye. I'm sorry about your brother.
He wasn't my fucking brother. We just grew up on the same farm and got beat into place by the same sick fuck.
And then went into the same military academy, the same unit, and the same war? You were foster brothers, I know that.
You don't know shit. Lance Corporal, why don't you?
He turns the radio officer to the right.
You lost him. Quick, don't let him finish the sentence.
Your brother didn't, Your brother didn't deserve to die. I promise I will find his killer.
Find his killer? Cop, his killer stands right there, shitting his pants, and you're standing in the way, protecting them. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them. Right here.
Shit.
Today.
This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time. Please, act.
Listen, they didn't do it. You're all drunk. Listen, they didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did then?
I need time to figure it out. It was me? I just need time to figure it out.
Time? You had time to fuck around in that church, to run errands for your union chief. I saw you.
Time is up, Loincloth. Give me a name. Now!
It wasn't Titus, it wasn't any of these guys. Like, it was someone else, someone who's not here right now.
How fucking convenient.
He gives you a drunken stare, then puts his hand on the gun.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
He was shot from a great distance. A sniper did it. A lot of people could have gotten onto that roof, like guard the cafeteria manager. We just throw a guard on the thing. Actually, they are here. It was one of you. I've changed my mind. I can still change my mind, right? Listen, he was shot from a greater distance. A sniper had to have done it.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh? How about the kid? Tell me, it's a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
Think. Why doesn't he believe me?
Your mind grinds to a halt. All you can see is the revolver in the man's armored hand, swaying, pointed at her. You move your mouth like a fish gasping for air.
Are you kidding me right now? No, she wasn't even there.
He pulls the trigger. A
Fuck.
plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle.
Jeez, damn, dude. This is not the way I wanted this to go.
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something.
Fuck, dude. This is it.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
She's down. Her white shirt soaks with blood around her abdomen. She gasps for air. No!
Fuck this!
Pulling out something from his pocket. Don't do it, Eugene.
Gene! Cancel Lizzie! Now!
He'll be ripped apart. They all will. The moment the third man opens fire, and he knows it.
Dude.
He wants you to open fire on the mercenaries before he does. He's waiting for you and your partner to be the shield.
Listen, the Wild Pines rep wouldn't approve of this. Claudia knows she can explain this.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left!
Of course. Manager calls down from the balcony.
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
Hart, what the hell are you doing here?
What am I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire! You know how much windows cost?
What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
Of course.
We should have arrested her.
The lieutenant whispers, his eyes still on the armed mercenary. Damn, dude, this is totally just screwed us over.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
She's gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate on this.
There's no way. Hand-eye coordination? Where is that at? This is such a shit show, guys, and I knew it would happen. We only have one level up in there. Still shit. The Wild Pines rep wouldn't represent this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
Wild Pines is not going to forgive you for massacring a bunch of innocent people.
The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge. He's not listening, but looking for an opening.
I'm not a negotiator, guys. This is fucked.
Now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at your hands. Do something else. Get him distracted.
Let's change the subject.
Fucking waste this fuck!
Ignore her. She's not the main threat yet.
Listen, you're all drunk here. Look at yourselves.
Yes. So what?
Your judgment's impaired. You'll regret this.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Jeez, this is bad.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
There's no way we're gonna make this shit. There's no way. Hand-eye coordination is already at its highest level. Unless we put something into reaction speed, interphasing, composure's already at its highest. Pain fucking threshold, physical instrument. What does this one do? I feel like reaction speed's the way to go, because we have, like, nothing in this. All of our shit's in our smarts, which apparently didn't freaking help us out. There's no fucking way, dude. There's no way. Let's shoot him, I guess.
A small explosion expels the bullet from the chamber. With a puff of smoke, it hits the man square in the chest, producing a soft clicking sound in the armor. Like dice rolling, the kinetic energy of the 9mm front-loaded bullet is distributed evenly across the chest piece and into his hands.
Go ahead! Give it another try.
Didn't do anything. There's no way. There's no way.
Do it, primitive. Take me out. Kill him.
We're screwed. He turns to the left and says kill him. Man, that's it. We're dead.
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly. A low shot rings. You feel a tapping like rain on your chest plate. Heavy drops of rain. Then the sound of dice rolling as the cuirass distributes the shot evenly from plate to plate. You got hit. The armor took most of it, but still your ribcage burns. Feels like blood is slowly seeping into your lungs.
God, please.
Ugh, no.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot.
Kim, man, you gotta come in clutch here, buddy.
2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
Kim, did he hit the rifleman?
Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
Thank God.
The helmet looks like the face of an ancient god of war, crying blood.
It was Titus, wasn't it, who screamed?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank.
There's no
Then
way.
the man squeezes the trigger.
Look him in the eye.
A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes. Death.
No way. There's no fucking way.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark, a distant blur as you recede into it.
Listen through the darkness and the pain.
The Hardy Boys are yelling. Someone is running, jumping over you. In the background you hear gunfire shatter glass, and then a man in pain. A familiar sound. It's Titus with a splat like meat. You hear bullets rip into him. His voice, still giving orders, grows fainter. A gurgle.
They're really gonna make me walk through every one of these guys, aren't they?
He's not gonna make it.
Try to open your eyes.
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
Is this supposed to be me or Kim? I really hope Kim's alive after this. He's the only one I care about.
You're bleeding out.
Out of a silhouette appears crouching over you. You hear a familiar voice filled with urgency. No one wants to do anything with me. No one wants to party with me. It's so dark, I can't see anything. Kim, I lied about not remembering who I am. I made it up. I remember everything. There's a white shadow that smells like apricots. It's always there.
Stay with me.
This is fucked up. You feel burning hot tears streaming over your face. I can't forget it even when I drank so much. It said I have a vast soul. Do I have a vast soul? I shouldn't have called her. Now she hates me. She would have started loving me again if I had called her, and now she won't. Oh yeah, but I called her. Now she won't.
Yes, keep talking. You hear me? Stay awake.
The lieutenant pushes down on your wound hard.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone, when suddenly you sense something behind him.
No, Kim.
A shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. Scream immediately. He's gonna die.
No, Kim. Come on. One last shot here.
No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles, and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The hulking figure, too, is gone. And so is Kim. And the whole world.
Yeah, fall in the darkness.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
No, come on. We have to live. I want to see if Kim's alive. No, let me go back into the fight.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved.
I was about to say.
There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call.
The engine of a Caprice Kinema.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stops. He only gets worse.
Limbic system, you are really making it hard to either die or stay alive here.
Life gets hard, but we go on.
Dude, like, oh my lord.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain.
Kim?
Sunrise, Parabellum.
The lieutenant says he's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room with the fan above his head like a halo. His face is covered in bruises. The piss jacket, Kim, you took it off? He never wore it. What did you say? Sunrise?
Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
Isn't that written on your...
My gun, it's engraved on it, isn't it?
Cops like it.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say.
He looks out the window.
I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed. but that's okay.
What happened?
What happened? You shot the Major, and successfully, a firefight ensued.
What happened then?
As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He hit the cuirass. I heard it go off. I was looking for a clear line of sight to him.
He sounds a tiny bit sorry he did not find it before you got hit.
I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive.
There's a pause.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left.
Damn, dude. Titus is dead?
Yes. You were bleeding out. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm the Major before he got the jump on me.
Thank you. Although
I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened.
The lieutenant takes a cigarette from his coat and lights it. A bitter smell fills the air. And the Major?
He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured.
Of course he is.
We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage.
How many casualties on the Union side total?
6. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, Angus. The fat one, he took a lot of bullets. And Titus. And Elizabeth too. Elizabeth Beaufort was her name. The gardener.
She did not make it?
No, she bled out before Everard's surgeon could help her. Everard sent his personal doctor, but a costly loss for the Union. She was being trained for leadership.
If I would have presented the theory better to their leader.
She never had a chance. She should not have been there in the first place. There was no way to convince them.
Stop this line of thought now. You're too broken for ghosts.
And that's
All.
an absolute disaster. Total shit. Yeah, but I said that's total shit show, Kim. Not that bad, all things considered. I don't see how it could have gone any better. Absolute disaster.
Yes, officer. 6 people are dead. It's not a success.
Ooh, 7.
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet.
This is the even worse one.
And we are still alive. Both of us.
Goddamn, Kim, I'm glad you're still alive, man. I would have been devastated. I would have had to end the game right now if you died.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
How bad am I?
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. It appears no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome. The bruising in your shoulder is negligible. The armor took the brunt of the fire.
Can I walk?
We will see.
Shit.
If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone, you are going to have to become a psycho-locomotor.
I'm a psycho-locomotor. Locomotor? God. Has anyone from my station seen me?
No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
They don't care about me at all, huh?
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
You haven't seen one, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried about you. If they were, wouldn't they be here?
If they're so worried about me, where are they?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, no. Are you hurt? Wait, if not my station, then who treated me? I'm a psycho... Kim, are you okay?
Not very. I have a concussion from the Major beating me with the butt of his gun. I try to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see him coming. Stupid of me.
If not my station, who treated me?
I did.
Thank you.
No need.
Let's get up, man. Oh, Harry. What a real life shit show, guys. For an hour-long episode, dear God. What a shit show.
Easy now.
The lieutenant turns double again before your eyes in orange hue of pain.
How are you?
My disco days are gone. I feel fantastic. Let's rock. Who cares? Who cares about me? It doesn't matter. I'm very bad, Kim. Things are not very good. My disco days are done.
Your disco days should have been done quite a while back, Lieutenant Freighter.
What happens now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know? But I don't know either? Good, because I totally do. I mean, we know. We gotta solve the crime, right?
Do you? Because we can't talk to Everhart. The harbor's in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. Joyce has left too, thanks to our meddling.
You don't think it was a good idea?
I don't know what to think. It might not have been a bad idea. There is a pin somewhere in the machine. Something is keeping Connell from sending in a death squad.
He looks out the window.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone, and Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Oh wait, you've checked? She's really... who did it then, Kim? Who killed the hanged man?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
This is because of the La Puta Madre peon, isn't it? The fucking Maybells, Kim, the flowers. What about the hole in the ouch wall? Someone was checking her. The footprints, there's still 20% possibility it was a shot from the distance. There are all these old bunkers and weapon caches, Revolutionary era. You know what I think about crime solving? There's still a 20% chance the shot came from somewhere.
We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
See? There's that. You can do ballistics.
The fucking Maybells, Kim, the flowers? What about the hole in the wall? That's worth checking out again.
I don't know. That's been there for years.
The footprint?
Yes. God curse the footprints. Not solving the case for us. Au diable.
The Maybells, Kim, the flowers.
What?
They were on the roof. I did not catch them, fucking butterfingers.
Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to catch everything.
He's wrong.
No, Kim, every piece of garbage in the city could be connected to this case.
Okay.
Clearly not meaning it. This is because I'm one of the peons, isn't it?
Don't be narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peonies. Even if you are, it is not a decisive factor in this case.
That does make some sense.
I mean, we have all the old bunkers and weapons caches.
We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
But they seemed so mysterious.
We can't get into them.
There's a little pause. He says nothing as well.
You know what I'm thinking about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Solving crimes is hard. Solving crimes is impossible. Solving crimes is super easy. Actually, I want to talk about this crime some more before I tell you what I think about its hardness. I mean, solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
You're not ready to give up, are you? That's right. Let's give up. Time to start drinking.
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm not ready to give up yet. I think we can still figure this out. Let's go.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
The lieutenant did mention doing more ballistics. Also, it's just close enough to endure the walk.
We should check Miss Katerine's room again upstairs. Let's just aimlessly wander till a clue presents itself. Let's go check out her room, I think is the best bet.
Why not?
He extinguished the cigarette on the sole of his boot.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Jesus, guys. Well, the room is clean and beautiful, so we can look around at that. But man, this is... I was really hoping we could at least de-escalate that. We made our character so smart in the very beginning of this game, and it was for naught. Anyway, this is wild. But hey, this is how this game plays out. It could get totally... You could be totally SOL, or you could succeed. We've had quite a few successions, so I'm not totally down pat. I'm really hoping we can still solve the case. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.